For those of you who don't know, I am an avid hitchhiker. I've hitchhiked all around America and I've hitchhiked all around Australia, and I love the freedom of being on the side of the road and going where the ride takes me. But people seem to go very fast these days, and there's a lot of fear in the media about hitchhiking and whether it's safe or not. Whoa! Oh my goodness, it's been a long time since I saw a hitchhiker on this road. This is Charles.
Hello.
Hello. We found him last evening and he didn't even have mozzies on him, and on our walk we had many mozzies. So Charles, what is the joy and the fascination, or is there any joy and fascination, or are you just doing it for totally practical reasons?
Just the freedom. There's also practical reasons. But yeah, you just walk, get my backpack on, go on the side of the road and hitch a ride. And you meet people, you never know what you'll end up doing. Last night I ended up sleeping at some stranger's place, watching Gardening Australia. It's a different way to travel. You definitely end up with experiences you wouldn't have otherwise, because you end up meeting locals, etc.
And what do you think are the top tips for hitchhikers these days? Is it different, do you think, or is it the same as being a swagman back in the day, just wandering from job to job or place to place?
I think it's harder than it used to be. Not that I would know, because I wasn't born.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's a bit of a stigma. People are afraid to pick up hitchhikers, etc. But yeah, just go find a good spot where there's a lot of place to pull over, put a smile on, say hi to people. You'll always end up having a ride.
And is that a conversation you have with people? Like when people pick you up, do they talk about their fear of picking you up, or are they mostly people who've had some kind of experience and they're worried for you? You know, what do you think the main reasons people pick you up are?
A bit of both. Sometimes, if I'm in the middle of nowhere, a lot of the times people will be like, "Oh, I can't leave you here in the sun in the middle of nowhere." But also a lot of people that stop have hitchhiked themselves when they were younger. But yeah, there's always a ride coming. That's what I learned. No matter how long you wait, I've waited sometimes 12 hours to get a ride. You're in the middle of nowhere, but there's always a ride coming. It's a game of patience, but it's part of the journey too.
Yeah. All right. Well, the moon is up, the sun is up, the backpack is on, and it's been a pleasure meeting you.
Ready to
and
go.
have a fantastic journey. Get to my hometown today.
See ya.
Bye. Being on the side of the road is one of the most extreme experiences you can have. You're trusting the world. You are led into people's backyards and you find new friends. And you're acknowledged and your stories get to be told and you hear the stories of other people. If you're wanting to rewrite your story, come and join me at the Poet's Garden and see what you find.